What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. Today we're going to be talking about 5 games from the PS Vita that need to be ported to the Nintendo Switch. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. So recently I put out a video talking about the Nintendo Switch and if it's going to become a Nintendo Switch Mini. And when I talked about that, I oftentimes was bringing up the PS Vita because that is a system that I really enjoyed and I wish more of those games had come to the Switch. Now, when I was thinking about kind of ideas for what kind of videos I could have in the upcoming weeks, I thought, well, there's so many good Vita games, why not put them on the Switch? So this video is going to be talking about 5 games that I've picked from my collection that would definitely go well on the Nintendo Switch as they did on the PS Vita. Now all these games are really great and I will talk about them a little bit, but I want to just state that the PS Vita and the Nintendo Switch are really great consoles. They both have their pros and cons, and I think we can definitely enjoy some PS Vita games on the Switch itself. So we're just gonna hop right into it, and the first one, this first one and the last one, they're all heavy hitters, so there's not a definite order except for the last one. The last one is definitely my favorite game on the PS Vita, and I really fell in love with that, and that's why it is my favorite. But we're going to start off with Persona 4 Golden. If you have played any of the Persona games, this is definitely a good one to pick up. It is, not only is it Persona 4, but it's also the DLC one, I believe. I didn't play the other one, so this is all the ones that I've played. Now, Persona 4 Golden is a really good game. If you've never played it, I suggest you pick it up because these are relatively cheap. Now, Persona 5 has came out, and I've heard that it is really good and probably better than this one, but for getting into it, I think this is perfect because you can pick it up, play it wherever you go, which is a big deal because this is a very long game, but it's still a fun one. And I think it would be a great game to bring to the Switch because the Switch can always take more JRPGs. Okay, so this next one is probably never going to happen because PlayStation probably is never going to allow it to happen, and that is Uncharted Golden Abyss. Now, I loved the first 3 games. I haven't played the 4th one at this moment, but these are really fun games, and this one, when I found out about it, I said, that's really cool, I've got to go pick it up. And this one is not as good as your console versions, but it is still a good game. If you like puzzle games, if you like shooters, this is definitely one to pick up. It is a really good game and you have a lot of fun with Nathan Drake. So if you have not picked this one up, pick it up as well. I'll say that about all of these games, to be honest, but this is definitely a fun game if you're looking for a puzzle shooter. It's a really awesome game, and to take it with you anywhere makes it even better. Now the next one is a weird and wacky game, and it's My Katamari, which is a weird game. If you've ever played it, you kind of understand that basically the game is to roll around and pick up objects that are smaller than you, and you grow and you grow and you do all these weird things. And this is a really fun one. Now, this is a PlayStation only game, which is kind of a bummer because I would love to see it on a console that I can take with me anywhere and then come home and dock it and keep playing. But My Katamari on the PS Vita is really awesome, and it's one of those games that is just fun. You can sit back and relax and have fun and not be overwhelmed by it or anything like that, or it get too hectic. It's still a good, awesome game, so pick that up if you haven't as well. The next one is a big game, and I know that they've made a bunch of different copies of this game, whether it's for the PS3, the PS4, or the PS Vita, and it is yet again another game that I think everyone has either played, or if you haven't played it, you definitely need to pick this bad boy up, and that's Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is such a fun game. If you like games that are like this at all, you definitely need to pick this up if you haven't played it. Now, the PS Vita one is fun as well, but I think being able to take it home, play it on your console, on your TV at home, and then picking it up and taking it with you would be really awesome, because this is such a fun game in the PS Vita, but as well as the PS4 and the PS3. So that is why I picked this, and I really love this game and I've put a ton of hours into it, so that's why I picked it. Now, this final game is definitely a game that I picked up for the Vita, and actually when I saw it, it was the reason I picked up a Vita, because I saw this game and I knew I had to play it. And now later on it came to the PS4, and then the second game came to the PS4 as well. But this game being portable was something that I was absolutely stuck with whenever it first came out and I played it, because I loved it so much and I just got lost in this world. Exploring and playing this was so much fun, and even with the touchscreens, it was such a really fun game, and that is Gravity Rush. If you haven't played this, I definitely suggest it. I haven't played the PS4 version, so I can't talk to that one too much, but I'm assuming it's just as good, because this game, wow, I spent so many hours playing this and I just fell in love with it. The graphics are amazing. Now, this picture is actually on my laptop at work as my background, which is pretty crazy. It's been that way for like 2 years. I haven't even bothered to change it. It just looks so good. This game honestly is a blast, and if you like weird and wacky darker games, this is definitely one for you. But I love the way that they took the touch screen on the back and used that as well, and that's really cool. I think Nintendo, the Switch, could really benefit from it, because if you could play it and then move your console and do the touchscreen and all that stuff with Nintendo's HD Rumble and all that, I think this game could be even better. Now, I'm not talking bad about this game at all. Obviously, this is my favorite game on the system, but I think it would be cool to see it on a bigger screen that's also still portable. Now, I do plan to pick up the second Gravity Rush. For some reason, I never picked it up. Every time I saw it, it was always like 50 or 60 bucks, even used. And I was like, man, I really love this game, but do I want to spend $60? But I should just do it. I've been looking the last week since I've thought about making this video, and I'm definitely going to finally put the money in for that. So if you like PS Vita games or you like the Switch, comment below and let me know what your favorite game is for each system, or tell me what your favorite game is on the Vita or favorite game is on the Switch, because these are two consoles that honestly I wish the Vita was still alive and kicking, but the Switch just is way better and more dominating. So don't forget about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Big Cartel, Patreon. All those links are below in the description. Like I said, that Patreon, I've said this in many videos, but I want you guys to know that this is more of a tip jar or a donation jar. It's just like a thank you or cool content, cool videos. It's nothing I'm expecting you guys to go out and pay for this. I love making these videos, and I opened that up so I could potentially get more games or more equipment to make the quality of these videos better. With that being said though, if you donate $1 or more, you get your name in the credits, and you get to see videos a day or two early for the most part. If you give more than 5, you get on the Discord chat, and if you give more than 10, you get a Retro Video Games t-shirt. So all that is in the link below, so if you're interested at all, go check that out. I recently updated it a little bit so you can see the previous videos all at once if you are interested in that as well. So just check that out if you're interested. But if not, don't worry about it. Just continue to watch this channel because I have been putting a lot of work into it and I have loved every moment of it. I just want to say thank you all for watching or commenting or liking or subscribing or any of that. I know that your time is precious and it really means a lot to me to be able to put out videos and see you guys watching it. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you want to see more videos like this one. But most importantly, have a good day.